Okay, we are live. We're going to see if anybody pops in. No one may pop in because I'm a little bit later than normal, but we'll see how this goes, huh? All we can do is see. DW, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. We were beginning to think you weren't around anymore or something. Stevie, how are you? Slash, what is new, my man? How you doing, DW? James, how are you, buddy? Chris Angel, jeez. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Chris Angel, a magician? Chris Angel? What? Oh, you mean that? I got what you're saying. I'm good. That's good, Stevie. That's great, James. Is everything? Anything exciting going on with you guys tonight? Other than it snowed here. Why is Slash awesome? Not that we didn't know he's awesome because he's an awesome guy. What? Because he actually bought those tickets. He won them. He didn't think he was actually going to buy the tickets. Slash ain't like that, man. If he says he's going to do something, he does it. 90% of the time. Just kidding, guys. Slash is great. That's what I was talking about. Except if you need them to mail you something. If you need them to mail you something, you'll be waiting for a long time. Justin, how are you? Yeah, he was supposed to mail me an envelope about 3 years ago. I'm still waiting. It's sitting here. I got it right here on my dashboard. I drive past the post office every day. He even runs in and gets his mail, but he can't remember to grab that letter off the dashboard.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
Well, who? Don't even say me.
No.
Oh. Slash? That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought. I'm waiting to get a text from him now. Ha 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 fa 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 ha.
Yeah, she's gonna get a text from Jeff now. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, yeah, he is a great guy, DW. That's why I said that in the thing. His dad did a hell of a job raising him. Turned him into a great man. Seriously. Oh, you're gonna move the rack to the garage? I didn't catch your whole live stream. Why are you moving your rack to the garage? Are you moving them all to the garage, or just one rack to the garage, or what? Tone, how are you, buddy? Tone, as you notice, the thumbs up button is broken because there's only 5 people in here and only 1 thumbs up. Why are you going to move them all to the garage if you don't mind me asking? 6 people, 2 likes. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I got you. Well, I know you did, James. You're great. I'm sure Slash did. I'm sure everybody did. I think it's just the buttons broke. That's all. Well, okay. You hit it once, it went on. You hit it again, it went off. You hit it once on, you hit it again, it went off. So it's off. That's cool. At least you hit it. I need to get a kick out of that. So does anybody know this Chris Angel guy? Reptiles? I've never heard of him before. It's awesome that he won, though. What did he tell you to do, Jeff, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I was going to say I never heard him either, but I'm glad it's pretty cool that somebody won. Ain't no glaucoma. Oh, God. Oh. James, did you see that radar hit today in Georgia? Made the news. Well, they had a radar that was scanning for weather and stuff. And out of nowhere, this big donut appeared coming up from the ground. It looked like a donut, hole in the middle, big, huge donut shape. And it was there for a half hour. And they were trying to figure out what it was, but they finally figured out what it was. It was a flock of birds that were on the ground, and they all took off at the same time and flew away from the radar. I guess they were all sitting around it, and they flew out, and it made a complete circle, like a big, huge, giant donut, and it flew away. It was pretty cool.
Oh, maybe they were the birds that I hit this
Could
morning.
be. We love. I was just gonna say we love birds around here, don't we? Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's on the Weather Channel, I believe, but it was today. It was pretty neat. Yeah, it was really cool, Stevie. It just popped up and just went out. It was like a big giant donut, and then it just disappeared. But it was a whole flock of birds. Radar had to be in the center for it to make a donut shape, you know. Stevie, when do you get your 2 new snakes coming in? Let me see here. Oh, you don't know yet? Is it too cold to ship there, or can you still get shipping there at your time? Because as of right now, okay, James, I'm going to show you the picture of it. I don't have it running right now, but it's a pretty cool picture. You'll see what I'm talking about. See it, James? That's all birds, buddy. Brad's beautiful balls. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. That's pretty cool. But I'm going to check the temperature right now, what it is here, so you guys can see. Let me see. All right. It is 10 below zero right now outside. Yeah, it's
there it goes.
What?
Ha 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 ha.
Who you talking to, Jeff? Where are you located at, Brad? Yeah, it's pretty cold here. If you watch my vlogs, we do daily vlogs, Brad, and they're pretty interesting.
If Jennifer Theory comes on, let her know that I'll be down her first blanket tomorrow.
Okay, I will tell her. Mobile, Alabama. I suppose it is warm down there. Yeah, we do a daily vlog every day, my wife, family, and the kids, and then we started out doing a vlog, and then we go do reptile things we put reptiles and stuff in it, so it's pretty interesting. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. At least I hope you do.
Sometimes I'm in it more than others.
Yeah. Sometimes my wife is in it more than others. iPhone X. Yeah, the iPhone X, Jeff. I mean, DW. Oh, thank you. Tomorrow's going to be a good one. So I hope you guys like tomorrow's. And then I do these lives every night. So 24, Stevie, huh? That's like 35 degrees warmer, 34 degrees warmer than here. So that's like springtime weather. Thank you. Oop, drop my ring. Yeah, DW, you need one of these. It's called I don't know if you can see it real well, but it's a Note 8. The Note 9 is better, but still you need a Note. Scrap the old iPhones. What showed that iPhone was king? iPhone is not king, Jeff. You know that. Yeah, I could zoom in and get high. Whatever you're talking about, I could do whatever it is you're talking about there, guys. Just check. Oh, that's cool. Did you watch the whole film on it, though? Isn't that pretty neat? No, it's not. I'll tell you something about the phone, the camera on the Note. It is by far. You can watch a million reviews on it. It's a better camera than what's in the iPhone. Just saying. And I've watched a million of them, David. You know what it is? I'll tell you what the difference is here, David. The iPhone is the wannabe phone of people who are just too embarrassed to go out and buy themselves a real phone. I'm just saying. Hun. I know you are an iPhone lover. Jeff is an iPhone lover, but I have to bust David Whalen's chops, okay? He's a loyal subscriber, and I'm allowed to bust his chops. Hurt him back. No, she's not going to hurt me, David. Ow, son of a... Relax. Your iPhone is the best iPhone, hon. David Whalen's junk. Don't get dizzy. But I know looking at me makes you kind of. It's funny. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Your iPhone is the best iPhone, hon. The iPhone Max. From James knows. James knows. You got your finger loaded to shoot at me and flip me or flick me or something. Please no. No. Don't you have a headache or something?
Yeah, I do.
You should probably lay down. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Please don't do it no more. Please. Please. I asked you, please. I'm trying to interact with the people here, and I can't do so because you're standing behind me. And I'm scared you're going to hurt me. Ah. See, you look real tired. You should go lay down. I can't turn around while you're standing behind.
Turn around.
Are you going to stop? Don't flick me. From an engineer's perspective, Samsung and iPhone are pretty much the same, but that might have something to do with Justin, you're good, man.
What? What did he say?
It says they're pretty much the same as an iPhone, but that could be because iPhone, Android, Samsung makes almost all the Android iPhone parts, 60% of it.
What are you doing?
I was gonna block Slash for a minute, but I won't. I won't block Slash. Please stop. No, I believe you are, Justin. What was that?
Your phone, jackass.
No.
Jack.
Could you get?
No, I cannot. Because if I bend over, I'm gonna fall flat on my face.
Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute, man.
Seriously, I would have gotten it, but if I bend over,
I believe you. You look like you almost fell over there a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, she wasn't feeling so good, so that's why she didn't. Yeah, she's been sick for about 2 days now, hon?
Yeah.
So it is a kid-friendly channel, Stevie, but that's okay. Slash can do that. He's a moderator. No. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing bad about that, Stevie. It's not like he was spelling anything out or nothing. That's fine. Let me see here what I got here. Yeah, see. What the heck happened there? Oh, you're playing. He's playing. Slash, you didn't have to do that, man. Sorry, DW. I tried to remove. You didn't have to remove yours, Jeff. Even Stevie said it was kidding. Yeah, the 7 was a battery issue, which was not made by the Samsung. That's why they come right out with the 8 and 9. So they got it fixed. Very well said, Justin. Very well said. And let me tell you something, DW. The only reason they caught fire is because they're one hot phone, man. Mayfield doesn't yet. Justin, you're hilarious. Maniac Morse, what's up? How you doing? What are you sorry for, Stevie? You don't have to be sorry, buddy. Don't put your hand on me. Come on, move. Thank you. It's Andrew's in the room.
Oh my God, I just said I have a headache and you just fucking headbutted me in the head.
Beep, 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 beep. That was a
Sorry, guys. Alright, you got to the count of 3 to get off.
Don't do that.
1, 2.
Oh, Brad, thank you for stopping by, buddy. And yeah, we'll I'll keep an eye out for your videos and stuff. All right.
School tomorrow?
No, she's not mad. She's got a slight migraine. Andrew reached over to give her a little hug, and he headbutted her by accident. How are you doing tonight, Maniac? Oh, yeah, and thanks for stopping by. We do this every night, Brad. You can't lean on me because my neck hurts.
Yeah.
What part of I have a headache don't you understand?
That was David David Whalen. You got him in trouble now. You happy?
Yeah. Do you see what you caused? Yes. Goodbye.
All right, Andrew. See you later, buddy. Good night, bud. Your channel's awesome too, Stevie. It really is. Oh, that's good, Maniac. Yeah. Everything's good here except for this snow that we got today. Will, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you here. Will, I got a quick sorry, I got a question for you, Will. You think my idea would work on those the ones that you get from the ones you had a fire with? Do you think my idea will work? Oh yeah, wait till you see tomorrow's vlog. Yep.
So now what? We just return to our ordinary lives? I guess so. Or we could just go to the store and buy another game.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's kind of thinking it's Christmas. Oh, somebody hit the dislike, huh? I knew that was going to happen, Jeff, because I could tell when we got people in here and there's more people than are commenting, somebody always hits the dislike and then they disappear. But that's okay. They can do that. You know why? It's a free country. They can do whatever they want. No, I'm talking about a metal, the tin. You can buy the tin, the really thin tin, lay it on it, and then tape it down. So that way it doesn't even hit it. Yeah, that's all right, Justin. I got a hater out there. They're not man enough or woman enough to come on here and say it was them. Well, if it was you, you would tell me it was you right away. It wasn't you. Oh, of course they are. That's why I said that. And you know what? If they were really an adult about it, they would come on and say that they did it. And I still would not give them a hard time about it because they're entitled to their opinion. But be grown up about your opinion and put the word out and do it. You know, at least let somebody know. Yeah, I'll have to adjust the temperature until I get the right temperature I need. I got that. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'll have to leave the probe inside the tub for a while, see how well that goes. And then, did you DW? Why would you do that? Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. That's why you would do that. And we knew it was you anyway, DW. We did. But yeah, I'd have to set the tub in there and put the probe inside the tub till we get the right temperature and got it figured out. Hey, Reagan, how are you doing? Yeah, DW, you need to go in timeout for a little while over in the corner over there till you think about what you did. No, just kidding. How are all the new animals doing, Reagan, that you just got? Sorry, my voice is so funny sounding. I kind of scratchy the last couple days. You changed it. Keep my depends on. Yeah, I was thinking that too. But you know, what's his name? Do you ever see the sea serpent ones, Will? They have a metal flashing on top of it too. So, or I could just put the metal tape on there and then just keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't wear through the tape or something. I'll figure something out if I get one. I don't know. Do you guys all have stickers?
I just said that. Explain to DW how to make
DW, you can go right to take your little picture logo, and you can go right to Teespring and make them. You said you were working on that, right, James? I'm almost positive I heard you say that. Stevie, you can go to Teesprings and design this design and make your own design, and they'll make a sticker for you. And it doesn't cost you anything. The only, when people go on and get your sticker, they have to pay for it. Yeah, I know, but like I said, with that one, I'd also check the temperature until I had it set perfectly. The sea serpents. Now, here's a question for everybody. What do you guys think? Oh, you have stickers, James? Will? Oh, you do on Teespring, if I'm not mistaken. What incubator, if you guys were to get one, would you guys get? I mean, I know Sea Serpents has one, and I know Tall Grass Reptiles has one. Sorry, guys, but I was wondering which one you guys think is the best? Because the refrigerator ones are good. Don't get me wrong. I'm making another one right now as we speak. But the Exoterra, what's so Emma can go to town with it with a baseball bat again? But the sea, how does that? Do you think the Sea Serpent's better, or have you heard better reviews about it than the Tall Grass Reptile ones? Yeah, I'm building one right now. And there's nothing wrong with the refrigerator ones. You can keep the temperature very accurate. I've done that. I got one downstairs. I got one. I'm building a bigger one, and you can keep the temperature spot on with them. But I think it would be better to have one with a window. Oh, you haven't heard enough reviews on the Tall Grass Reptiles incubator. What I like about the Tall Grass incubator, and this is kind of probably shouldn't be my priority on picking one if I were to ever get one, is the color that it comes in. It comes in the black, but it has the green light in it. And like DW will tell you, what's my favorite color, DW? Just don't get locked. I won't get locked inside. Although I'd panic if I did. You knew that. I think he made those ones. Mutation Creation definitely made those ones. I did that before, and then I have the refrigerator, the mini fridge, and then I got a full size fridge incubator. Yeah, I have a closet too that's in the middle of the house over there that I could convert to. The one Mutation Creation in Canada is made. Yes, I really really like that one. What do you think is the best idea? The closet idea? Yeah, he has a walk-in one too, right? That's just the size of like a closet type of thing too, right? James, I'm pretty sure. Ed from CMC does it amazingly. There's a few people that do it the way Ed does, and they have great success with it. To me, that's an awesome way to do it, but I would need to have a different rack system. Which one? The one that was made out of the cooler? And over there, I have a perfect closet for it. I just have to, and it's in the middle of the house, so I could really insulate it and make it great. I don't know. I think you could do it for similar. Might even be a little cheaper because all you need is to insulate it really good. You need to have shelves in there, of course, and then you have to have a one of those a heater for in there. That would be cool to have a camera on it so you could see the, like, once they start pipping. Have a webcam, a 24-hour running webcam on there. So people can constantly check in and check it. I wonder if you could set that up on YouTube. I don't know how long can you go live on YouTube for? I shouldn't have said that. Somebody will copy me my idea and do it now. Just to get views. I was thinking about the long-term humidity issues of a walk. Yes, but I have ideas on how to fix that too. Oh, that would be cool. But I got to get people over to Patreon to watch it, right? For $1. Yeah, that would be one for $1. But it would be quite interesting to see if people would pay $1 to go watch that. Do you think they would? Yeah, I've seen one go for longer than that. I think it was trying to think. It was it was a really long one. It was like 20 hours or something. Oh, okay. For live feeds, you mean like live feedings? Is that what you're talking about? It could be boring. But if you had it running all the time, Bob Clark, jeez, I'd say back in the 90s, used to have a hatchling cam. And he used to put it in with like his boas and stuff, like his rainbow boas and stuff. So when they would hatch, you would see live bursts of stuff like that. It was pretty cool. He didn't put it in with eggs, but he did it with his live stuff, like when a rainbow boa was giving birth and all. And I would say that was only on his website too, and that was a long time ago. Whew, way back in the day. Oh, when he feeds his animals, is that what you're talking about, DW? That's what I mean when he feeds his animals. When you say live feed, I'm thinking like a feed, like just a regular video feed. Well, we're going to be looking for it too, James. Yeah, that would be cool. Well, they just had that the fattest bear contest thing up there. It was pretty cool. That'll be cool too. / to see it. Yes, it will. Oh, okay.
I forgot to tell you. Somehow you're going to put that light on.
I'm almost 100% positive I'm already subscribed to you, James, and I will double check when this is over. I can't go to your page from here. Otherwise, I would check right now because I'm not going to miss one. Jay, how you doing? How's everything going? What do you mean by they're not correct? You know why they're not? What I feel that most people who do these educational ones, why they're not correct? Because they are everybody does something different. What I do may not work for you. That's why it's hard to do educational videos on how to maintain and take care of animals like that, because if I do a video, it might work for me because of my environment, my temperatures, and all that, and it may not work for you. Do you understand? So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Make sure you get a food grade superworm because otherwise you can get a tapeworm from that, Jay. That's funny, Will. Is this like a Star Trek reference? Number one, number two? Doesn't really work that way, Reagan. You know what the problem is with a tapeworm, Reagan? They constantly lay eggs. So if you ate a tapeworm and it constantly laid eggs in your body, you can get tapeworms in your brain, in other parts of your other organs. Devastating. There are people that have to get tapeworms removed from their brain all the time because they got a tapeworm in their system. Not a pretty sight. Doesn't really work to make you skinny either. It's a myth. Unless you had an infestation of them. Let's see what I got here. Let me see if there's anything. Hello. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Deserted reptiles, what's up? No, I know she wouldn't do it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you have, James, especially when you were doing the autopsies and stuff, right? Yeah, I could just imagine. So you'd be more like Worf, huh? Yeah. It's one of my favorite shows, by the way. I was thinking today, we were talking about favorite shows and stuff like that. Well, Star Trek The Next Generations was one of my favorites. But there was another one that Becky mentioned yesterday. I can't remember the name of the show. And it was definitely, absolutely my favorite show of all time. If she was awake, I would ask her what the name of the show was, but I can't remember. What's wrong with your sister, Reagan, if you don't mind me asking? Battlestar Galactica also was a very good show. I liked Bones was good. I really, really liked Bones. I like Stargate, but I didn't like it as a TV show. I liked the movie Stargate. Bones was good. There was another one I was just thinking of that was really good. Dexter, I never got into Dexter, really. I didn't. Ooh, I hope she's okay, Reagan. Never got into Dexter. House was an excellent show. Breaking Bad, I liked Breaking Bad. I gotta think of what that show was that Becky said the other day. Man, she says, I hope it would be nice if they did a remake of it. But she's sleeping. I can't wake her up. Trailer Parks Boys was funny. Of what show? Ash versus the Evil Dead. The books. I mean, the movies. As for I watched the show, and I didn't. It was okay because I like the actors and stuff in it, but you remember Operation Stingray? Anybody here old enough to remember that one? Drake and Josh. Of course, Ed would say Drake and Josh. Ed, you're funny. But if you like it, you like it. Oh, you're old enough. You do remember that show, don't you? I like that show. I'm sure Ed would remember that show if he watched it, Operation Stingray. How about the Banana Splits? Anybody here old enough to remember the Banana Splits? When I was a kid, that was the show, was the Banana Splits. Will, do you mind if I ask how old you are? Johnny Quest was okay. With Haji and all that, yeah. Maxwell Smart. Agent 99. Stevie, how old are you? Do you remember? Was it when you were a kid? Was Fat Albert out on cartoons, or was it reruns? Can't say I've ever seen it. Oh, the remake of the movie, Fat Albert? You mean? When I was a kid, it was the cartoon. It was very good. And I'm sure people like Ed from CMC remembers that show. When I'd stay home from school and I'd watch shows like the Electric Company too. Anybody ever watch that show? You do too. Be right back. All right, DW, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty old there. I love the old Fat Albert too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh no, I'm not 42. What's that mean, Will? Never heard of it, Will. Reading Rainbow. Yeah, that was kind of I didn't really watch Reading Rainbow. I used to watch like I remember the Reading Rainbow, don't get me wrong. But um older. I used to watch like I said, the Electric Company. And then I would watch give me a second. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and stuff like that. Yeah, correct. Oh, James, you and I are very close to the same age. Very, very close. Will, are you somewhere around that age too? Don't tweaker hunters. Oh my god. Jeff, that I watched one of them. Some of that is pretty funny. Oh yeah, well, I'm way older than you. I thought they took the Electric Company off way before. I guess. I don't know. I thought they took it off a long time ago. Oh, to correct her age of 29, huh? Well, Becky has never lived past the day of 25. She's been stuck there for a long time. Married with Children was a great show. 37. Very good. I remember being 37 once. Yeah, I don't watch much TV myself, Will. I really don't. I watch YouTube, of course. Thank you, Stevie. I will tell her when she wakes up. Your grandma's 35 again. Yeah, I don't. What was I going to say? I don't watch much TV at all. Even though I'm up a lot, I don't watch much TV. I like movies. If I go to like a movie theater or something, I'll watch them once in a while. I watch a movie on TV or something, but not much. Well, Reagan, I will let her know that. Oh, that's amazing, Stevie. Your grandmother's younger than my mother, Stevie. I believe they are, Justin. They can get very heavy. They can get pretty heavy. Do you really think that, Jeff? Really? Seriously? I have. I use one too. Well, you use an antenna. Yeah. That's the only way to do it, Justin. Always make as much noise as you can. What you also have to do is get a trash bag and stuff it full of stuff and make it in the shape of a body, so when people do come out and see you moving stuff and making a lot of noise, you can be dragging that behind you. It was on his page, on one of his live streams. Not live stream. What live stream? I think it was the last live stream he did, Jeff. Well, Becky and I were doing we do these educational things, and we were going around doing them. We did one at the hospital. We did one at the school. Well, newspaper came, and they did a newspaper article on us, right? And they found out how many animals I have. And what happened was, then the town decided they didn't want us to have these animals. Becky and I had to go fight twice. One time, we even got the whole town to get all new council, even a new mayor. And then the second time, we had to go down and fight to prove that they're not a nuisance. All the laws that they wanted to pass were because of nuisance animals. Well, here, that only applied to dogs barking and cats getting in people's garbage and stuff. So we had to get USARC involved, a whole big thing. They helped us out, and it was a big, big thing. Who are you talking to me, DW? Yeah, these theories in the house. How you doing? Oh yeah. See, I try not to let them know now how many I have. We had to go down and take racks with us, show what kind of racks they go in, how big they get, and then we finally convinced a city councilman. They say, look, this law is for nuisance animals. These animals don't leave his house for nothing, so they're not really a nuisance to anyone. So, because I was going to have them add goldfish and everything to the list, because if they said you could only have certain things, you got to add them all. You got to treat all animals as equals. they ended up throwing it out, so I did pretty good there. But yeah, they it was a big thing. And DW, how many animals do I have? More than one, but less than 1,000. Maybe I have to think. Not sure. So too. Very close. No, just kidding. I got hundreds of rats alone. Do dubious counts. So how was your day at work there, Theory? Becky told me to tell you that she is 99% done that one. She'll send you guys. She's been sending Jennifer pictures, so it'll be cool. You guys will like it. Trust me. You guys are going to love it. Long. Of course, your day's long. When I talked to you on the phone earlier, we were driving. I kept losing you, but you sounded very excited about everything. So good for you, man. Good. Oh, I suppose. Oh, you live in do you live in an apartment, Justin, or do you live in a house?
That's still me iPad, okay?
Sure. Make sure you charge it if you use it though for Mom. She uses it to do her stuff. A condo. Yes. I suppose because you live in a condo, there's a homeowners association, right? Are you talking to me, David Theory? Because if you are, I know what you mean. Yeah, the kids got off tomorrow from school. Andrew does anyway, not Emma, but Andrew does, and I don't. It's kind of weird. You live in a treehouse. Treehouses are cool. You ever see that Treehouse Master show? Yeah, kind of crazy. People spend $90,000 on a treehouse. I can't. I'll build another house for that. Oh yeah, then you get a good night's sleep, rest, everything. It works out good, doesn't it? Well, I know. Some of them tree houses are crazy. They have plumbing and everything. The one I saw, they had hot tubs and everything in it. I'm like, what? It's better than my home. Now, you do your videos, right? Are you not worried that someone in your complex is watching your videos? See, that's what I was telling DCR Reptiles. He's got all that stuff, and I'm like, you live in a condo, and he always says and I'm like, are you not worried that one of your neighbors is seeing it? Chucky, how are you doing? It's great to see you here, man. We go live every night, Chuck. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Everybody, you guys all seen the video he did for breast cancer awareness, am I correct? If you didn't, you need to go back and watch it. It's really good. He dyed his beard and everything. Amazing man there. Yep, they had one. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Why would anybody want? But I guess if you have that kind of money and that's what you want, then yeah, it's good to do. No, DW. I was talking to Blackballed up there. At least I think that's who that was that said that up there. Oh yeah, Justin. Oh, no problem, Chuck. You're a great guy. I was talking to Justin about the is he not worried about people in his condo and homeowners association coming across his channel and noticing how many animals he really has? Yeah, it's not that many, but yeah, we usually have a pretty good audience turnout here every night, so it's pretty good. Some nights it's more than this. I don't sleep much either. Usually when I get off here, I have to lay down, but I don't sleep much because of my back. Just a stone throw away from $1 million. Oh, man. That's funny. Hold on, guys, a minute. I got to make a phone call real quick to my son. Give me 1 second. You have to turn that video down a little bit, please. I can hear it all the way out here, and Mommy can't, thank you. Yeah, I don't sleep much. Even though Becky tells everybody I sleep till 3 or something. It's not true. Will, thank you for stopping in, buddy. It's great to have you here. Come and check it out again, please. I'm so sorry, Chuck. Seizures can be bad things if people don't notice you're having one. Of course you believe her, DW. I knew you would. Before I leave. Yeah, seizures could be a really, really, really bad thing. When I was a kid, there was a neighbor kid that had one and passed away in his sleep from a seizure. They're bad. They can be bad. And yeah, like Maniac said, we're sorry for your loss. For sure. Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. And when you let the family know that our heart goes out to them and we're truly sorry for their loss, Chuck. That would make it much worse if it was medicated wrongly. That's a shame. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that. They can have them for anything. A seizure can come out of anywhere. Oh, that's a shame, Maniac. I'll check with that later. Well, that's crazy, Justin. Well, I plan to put some snakes with other snakes here, DW, and some geckos with geckos, and just kidding. No, I got a list of a few things I plan to put together. I can run a few things down for you. I think I have it here somewhere. At least I used to have it right here. So there it is. I think it's this book. Haha. See, I finally pulled the book out, and it's got all my stuff on it. Yeah, that's a good thing, though, Maniac. That's a really good thing. Chuck, it is so sad, and I'm truly sorry. We one of David's friends had one down here, and he was parking the car, and his seizure that he had, he couldn't get the car in park, but his foot hit the accelerator and seized up. They got it all on camera, and he drove right through the store, right to the side of the store. Sorry, Reagan. I'll just run down a list of a few of the females. I got a few on here I'm not going to mention, but I'll just run down a few of them. All right, DW? I have the Mojave, the Het Albino, the Pied Project, the Black Bee Project, the Albino Spider, and then there's a few other things that I'm not going to mention at this time because I don't want to get my hopes up if they're not big enough. And they should be those. The ones I'm talking about should be. That's just a few things. I got a more extensive list downstairs. And the Pieds would definitely, the Het Pied girls would be the whole Pied project. You can't hear who? Me? I'm sorry, Stevie. Do you want me to run down the list again of a few things that I plan to breed this year? Let me know if you can hear me good before I run down the list. I'm not going to be secretive. When I do it, I'll let everybody know. I got to make sure things are going to work out for it, though, because I got to make sure that they get the one girl. I have to make sure she gets up to size. But anyway, Stevie, can you hear me now? Well, Jeff, have fun with those beef coons. It's cool. Poof. Oh, yeah. It's a hybrid of a sort, Reagan. Well, we'll wait to see if Stevie gets back or not. I'll set this over here for a minute, and if he gets back, then we'll run down the list again. Oh, yeah. Bigfoot's real, though. See, DW, Bigfoot is real. I just seen a video yesterday, and at a distance, people thought it was a bear until it stood up, and then it reached down and grabbed something in its hands and walked away. See, I seen a guy do that, Stevie, Maniac. He raised a raccoon for years, a couple of years, about 2 or 3 years. Then he released it, and him and his wife went on vacation, come back, and their house was destroyed on the inside. And here the raccoon knew where he lived and knew where he came from, found his way back home, got in the house somehow, chewed a hole through something, got in, and just destroyed the inside of the house, waiting for him to come home. It was hilarious. Oh my God. You're so funny, James. Oh, jeez. I'm going to ignore that comment, DW. Yeah, it was pretty funny. He finally found it inside we had like shell cabinets, and it was in the cabinet eating a box of cereal. Can you hear me though, Stevie? Okay. The Mojave to the Black Magic. I want to breed the het albino to the other, which I already have paired some of these up. I'm breeding the het albino to the other het albino, and I'm also pairing it to the LSR Fire and the banana. I'm giving it all the chances I can to get it out of there. The normal, I have paired to the Black Magic, the banana, and the lesser. The het pied, I'm going to pair to the pied. I'm going to pair up the black bee with something special. The albino spider. Now, you would think he's going to breed the albino spider. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to breed that to. You would think it would be. And then there's a couple other stuff down here that I'm not going to release at this time. I think it was like Cheerios or Wheaties or something like that. Correct. So I can get super Mojaves out of that, and I can get more black magics and Mojaves and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see. It would be nice with the banana, but that's not what I'm pairing it to. A super Mojave black pastel would be cool to see too. So that's why, I'm pairing them up. Got that they already locked really good. That black magic the black magic I have, he's a breeding machine. I could throw him in with anything. I could probably throw him in with another male and he'll try breeding it. That's what he's just crazy. Yeah, I like Cinder. I also like the Cypress gene. I love what it does. I love the Cypress gene. The Mackenzie gene is nice too. That's kind of an underrated gene, the Mackenzie gene. I see a lot of people like overlooking a lot of these genetics for some reason. I don't know why.
The storm door flew open and I went outside and there's a package out there and I picked it up. It's been out there for hours.
What is it?
I don't know what's in it.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second, all right, people?
Dad's
Hold on.
been sitting outside for hours. I have no idea what it is. Oh.
I am sorry, guys. Maniac, I'm sorry that I had to step away like that. Had to take care of something real quick. But again, that's what happens when you go live. Things happen.
No, they would.
Good night, Maniac. Sorry. Let me see. I'd like a dark stuff. So, a black pastel with a black axanthic. That's cold, please. Yeah, that would be cool. I like the. I'm thinking that would be an awesome combination too. Blackballed, Justin. Yes,
Go.
that would be a very dark snake. His name was Chris Angel Exotics. Stevie, I think Maniac was leaving. He had to go. He may not even have a YouTube channel, DW. He may just have, look up his website. That might, that could be just anything. Could be anybody's name.
Well, that's been sitting outside for hours.
That's probably been out there since 2:00.
And he probably just sat it on the step because he knew the dog would bark.
Bark, yeah, I'm sure. Confusion's very interesting, Gene. I love the pattern changing more. It's like spot nose kind of changes patterns in some things really bad. I mean, it'll blow up. So I definitely like it a lot.
I just texted Kelsey.
What did you text her?
The part of David's Christmas
Oh.
gift came today.
Are you moving them all there, Blackbolt? Or Justin? Yep. I like that. I like that one that Jeff showed me yesterday, but I can't remember what the name of it was. Is that because you want them out of your dining room, or is it just a maintenance? Because I can't remember. I suppose you said in your live stream, and I didn't see the whole live stream. The sunset jean's okay. Don't get me wrong; it has its place. I'm not sure about it yet. I'm still up in the air. The sunset jean on its own, a little bit up in the air. Up in the air about. But when you put the sunset into other things, it does. Oh, okay, that's right. You did say that. It does make a lot of things really nice. Yes, Jeff, if you can hear me, that is definitely the one. Yeah, and that's another thing. The price is kind of crazy. But this is the one that I was talking about that Jeff had showed us yesterday. There you go. Yeah, they don't make any noise, and that's what that's what Becky and I's argument was. They're not out in the yard making noise and bothering people. No, and if I did, he would be staying here. That's what I was, I've been looking at some. You know who has a really dark one? Bob Clark has a really, really dark one on his website. I mean, really, really dark. Yeah, you might like them down there. It should be, they'd be fine, I suppose. I don't remember, Jeff. Do you remember what was in that, buddy? Could you tell everybody what was in that snake? Because I don't remember. I would too, Reagan. I would too. Yeah, what for his bald pythons? You mean? Yeah, that's true. But you could set one of I showed you them little cameras. They have that other that monitoring system too. You could put down there that will let you know. Yes, yeah, he's got some. Bob Clark is an amazing man. He's a friend of mine, and he's got some amazing stuff. A lesser het daddy something. Reagan, good night. See you later. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Was it called Reptile? I can't remember what it's called. Justin, I can't remember. I know AEP has it. He got it when he set up his building. Yeah, Bob Clark has amazing prices. Yes, he does. I've always been impressed with his stuff. Over the years, I've gotten so much stuff from Bob Clark. I bet you over the past 30 years, I bet you I've purchased $30,000 worth of stuff from him. And then that's not including like birthday presents he sent me and things like that. Yeah, you were surprised when you talked to him on the phone, weren't you, Jeff? Yeah, the lesser that is nice, David. That is nice. The lesser mahogany, Jeff. David. David kind of said I could have that, didn't you, buddy? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh man, I'm just kidding with you. I like messing with you. If you leave this bedroom door open, I can go get him when he barks. Yes, he does. But it's a male. But think of all the stuff you could plug that sugar into.
Trying to be nice.
I know, I get it. You just leave it. I'll get him in when he barks.
Oh, I'll argue with you.
I knew she was staying put. That's why I said that I had Dave theory. He has that mahogany lesser, and I was saying he promised he said he was going to send it to me. He's like, I don't think so. She's staying put. I know.
Did you get Leo inside?
No, but you could try if you want, real quick. Yeah, he's. Let me tell you, another great person, Earl Jones. Outstanding individual. He has some beautiful animals, and
Coming for you, bud.
yeah, he came right in for him.
Okay.
Shut this door, Andrew. Here,
Please,
buddy. Thank you. Yes, / lesser.
Then I just lay down. Go lay down. Go.
Yeah, he's got some.
Lay down.
Lone Star has amazing animals, amazing prices, and if you talk to him on the phone, he's a nice guy. David Theory said, "Thank you for the blanket. Thank you for working on the blanket, son."
Yeah. I think that's what's giving me my migraine.
That could be because you've been doing it for so long now. Before that, it was them other 2 things or 3 things you did.
I think I need to go get my eyes checked. Any of your friends out there ophthalmologists?
Is anybody in here an ophthalmologist? I don't think so, hon.
Okay, then I guess I'll have to pay to go see one.
I bet you, David Wayland, DW.
Yeah, I'll have the one done tomorrow, that's for sure.
You what?
I'll have this one done tomorrow for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you will.
Hey, I'll be 2 days ahead of schedule.
I bet if you talk to him, I'm not saying he would because I can't promise you anything, but he may work out some kind of payment plan for you or something if you want to put money down on something and pay it off slowly or something. But I don't know if he will or not. I'm just saying. Most places do if you're willing to work, if you're willing to talk to him or whatever.
Alright, that is bothering me.
What is? Oh, the candle?
Yeah, that flickering was bothering my eyes.
If I lived down the street from Earl Jones, I'd be over there all the time. I like Earl Jones.
You can only hope you go out somewhere.
What?
No, I didn't say nothing.
I don't think so.
Please, someone come and take him.
Calgon.
Take him away.
Yeah.
Take me away. Take him away.
Earl Jones is Lone Star Reptiles. No, not James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones is the actor. He's Darth Vader. Damn your father. Yep.
That's the name of his phone, by the way.
That's my name in there?
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Isn't that German for father? Vader.
I have no idea. Could be. Oh, you need to go check out his channel and see the stuff he's popping out. Let me go see. Slash, can you grab his link or do you want me to grab his link? We could post it right in here real quick. I'll get it. I will get it. I already have it here. Let me see. Where am I at? Right here. We'll go right here.
Sitting at 4.
And then we'll go right here. And here you go. This is his channel link. And you guys need to go check that out. That was just today. He did a GHI egg cutting and stuff like that. And then he looked at, he also had no, his videos are short because he gets right to the point. He does the fastest egg cutting on YouTube. He'll have an egg in his hand like this, and he'll be like, I'm going to cut the egg. And you'll blink, and it'll be open. He's just like, boop, done, open, next. Fast. So if he's got like, let's say he has 10 eggs, and he's doing an egg cutting, I've seen him cut 4 clutches of eggs in under 5 minutes and tell you what's in it.
He's a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of guy.
Yes, he is. Yeah, that's about how fast he is too, Justin, except for by the time he's done, he's already got, by the time you're done, you're poof, he's already done 5 clutches. Yeah, Jesse from Freedom Breeder, he just rips them open. I'll cut them and then I rip them open. Unless, of course, they're pipped, then I just rip them open pretty much. It's a little less stressful, I think, on the animal to rip them open a little bit. I've watched some of his videos, Jeff. He does his vlogs are almost as good as mine are. He's getting there. He's been doing it for 10 years straight, but he's getting there.
Dude, you don't sound conceited.
I'm just messing. Eh. Why would you freak out at him ripping the egg open? It doesn't hurt anything. It actually gives it a good chance of getting out because I've seen, for some reason, I don't know how many ball pythons you've ever hatched out, David, but every once in a while, you'll get one. Even if you have a nice cut open top, it doesn't have the energy to crawl out and runs into some serious trouble. I've seen them die 90% out of an egg even just by trying to get out. So ripping them is doesn't hurt them any. Yeah, but you will be doing it soon, right? A couple of years down the road, you'll be popping them suckers out all over the place. Oh, okay. I forgot. You have hamsters, right? You've been lying to us the whole time, huh? That's funny. Yeah. That's funny how that happens, isn't it, David? Do you have to do this like once a year or something, Justin, or it- because if you did, because it's the homeowners association, that would drive me crazy. Little piglet. Well, David, see, you can help Justin out, and I'm gonna tell you how. You can drive to San Diego because you got the big truck. You can load them into your truck, drive around San Diego until his thing is over, and then take them back. How would who know you have snakes? They're doing an inspection or something like that, he said. You don't like California, do you, David? You said that before, if I'm not mistaken. You said you do not like it. Theory, you don't live in some kind of homeowners association, do you? Why are they strict in California on the people with the big trucks? Oh, see, I didn't know that. See, that's nice to live somewhere where everybody keeps themselves. Yeah, but if you lived in a homeowners association, Jeff, and you sign them papers, sometimes you have to. And if it was a condo, like Justin said, they might have to inspect the condo for certain things and stuff, not for maintenance reasons. My sister, when she lived in Arizona, lived in Phoenix. She lived in the homeowners association, and she couldn't have an oil drop on her pavement on her driveway. They had to get out and scrub it off if there was one there. You don't live in no kind of homeowners association, do you, David? That's like, bless you, hon. That's like living in a communist country.
I heard it say you might as well be a part of Hitler's crew.
Yeah. Oh, see, you're lucky, David, and David. I know in New Jersey they had one in this town, not in Camden, but it was like close to Camden. I can't remember the name of the town, but you couldn't have. You had to get permission to change your curtain colors. If you wanted somebody to come over to visit you, you had to let them know in advance that people were coming over to visit. If they were going to stay the night, you had to. They had to fill out a form to stay overnight. It was crazy, and that wasn't even a gated community. That was just the homeowners association. It was crazy. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, I couldn't live in a homeowners association. Justin, have you ever thought about moving? Now, the inspection you're talking about, Justin, is it just to inspect to see what you have in your house, or is it to inspect for maintenance reasons? Gotta love carpet pythons in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, I agree with you, David. Understood. Justin, understood. Oh, it's good to see you too, it's been a long time since you've been in here, but of course you live on the other side of the world, so it's not easy making it in here. I do understand that a lot. Oh, don't ever worry about it. Don't ever worry about it. Yeah, David, Whalen missed a few DW exotics. It's okay, though. Watching the Dallas Cowboys play football was more important, I guess. Okay, that's what I was meaning. I didn't think you would leave California. Good answer, David Whalen. You told me that before. I was just seeing if you were going to answer the same question before, and I do understand that. That is 100% the most important thing besides your kids, Gotta love carpet pythons. I do have a question for you. Is your name pronounced Gay? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't understand. Is that how you pronounce that? Yes, that's what I said. 23 here. Same thing. Okay. So I'll just call you when you enter. That's why I've always called you carpet. Gotta love carpet pythons. I just want to make sure I was saying your name correctly. I don't want to say it incorrectly. That's true, David. I do. And then Jennifer said you go back and rewatch it. So yes. And thank you for that. Here's a question for you, Gay. Do you plan to expand your collection of carpet pythons? And do you plan to get anything else like black-headed pythons, Woma pythons, or like anthill pythons or anything like that? Yeah, David, 11 and a half years is a lot. Oh yeah, I meant to say that to you too, David. I tell Jennifer we all are hoping she's feeling better soon. Huh. Yeah. How long were you married for, James? Yeah, we definitely miss her in here. That'll be cool to see. Wow. Sorry it didn't end well. Okay, that'll be cool to see, David. Tell her we definitely hope she's feeling better. You can see in the videos she does it. She's not feeling good at all. I hear that sometimes, James, from some people. That's true, Jeff. David, are you serious about what you said there, buddy? That gay, do you guys get along? Yeah, but David, theory, you remember having money before you got married, but even if you didn't get married, your collection would be killing your pocket anyway. So I don't think it would help you any. Uh, well, I hope you work everything out, David Whalen. It's just that's why I don't could never. Well, that's one main reason I could never do your job, man. Well, I know you're pleasant. I could see the, just by your videos, you're very mellow, easygoing person. But it would be a lot bigger. That's funny. That's funny theory. That's hilarious. Oh man. So you excited about your new governor, David? Yeah. My mother was 18 when she married my dad, David. And they were married for 50 something years. he passed away, but or they would still be married to this day. And they don't yell at you. Oh, that's a funny one, Jeff. Becky and I went on our first date when she turned 18. Well, she was 18 for a little while, but when she was 18. Well, she can't, David, because you're gone all the time driving the truck, right? I'm just messing with you, buddy. uh, David, if your wife yells at you, this is something I've learned over 23 years. If your woman's yelling at you, it's something you did. I try to say it had nothing to do with me either, but there's always a link in there somewhere that leads back to me. Yeah. Any larger than be illegal. Oh, God. California law says that a husband can beat his wife with the strap no larger than 2 inches. Is that 2 inches wide or 2 inches long? See, and here's something I've learned, Justin. If I lived in California and I were to hit Becky with a strap 2 inches wide, she would hold me down and beat me so bad it wouldn't even be funny. That's funny, Jeff. She knocked him out. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're working, she's home dealing with it all the time. Now, when you come home, you should change your shift somehow. So that way you have the kids just as much as she has the kids, and that might solve that problem. Interesting. Siri yells at you. I've never had Alexa yell at me though. See, Gay, my youngest is 22 and he's moved out. He's got his own place and everything like that. My daughter's 17.
Your youngest is 22.
My oldest. Sorry. My oldest.
I said, holy shit.
And my daughter, she's 17 and Andrew's 15. So I see the light coming.
And Alexis can't yell at you because she's unplugged.
Oh, Alexis is unplugged. Why'd you unplug her?
Because I need to plug the heat in.
Oh.
The heat was a little bit more important.
See, David, you could do that, but there's one problem. You would be spending more time with your snakes than the kids. We know how you work, man. We really do. Oh, it does end, and I'll tell you why it ends. Grandchildren go home.
Not necessarily.
Our house rules. There's going to be a big sign up. Says all grandchildren go home.
Mm-hmm. And you'd be moving next door with those rats.
Why, you think it'd be okay to have grandchildren stay overnight?
Yes.
No, it wouldn't, guys.
Yeah. I used to go spend the summers with my grandparents.
That's true, you did.
That was the best part of my whole summer is go spend the time with my nana. Because I love my nana.
Oh, yeah, that's what Becky was just saying, Gay, that she used to go spend the whole summer with her grandparents. She'd go down as soon as school got out and come back right before school started. So, yeah, sometimes they do stay. She's on your side. She loves it when the grandchildren stay. See, what's good about that with grandchildren staying is if I have a little grandson, I can mold him to what I want.
God.
So, be hooked to my hip. We'll be going everywhere, doing everything together. Your one grandma flies a broom. Jeff, is that what you're saying? Oh, and Casper's a friendly ghost, huh? See, that's my plan. Get my grandchildren hooked on reptiles, definitely. I can't complain. Both of my grandmothers were nice people. Well, the one was extremely nice. The other one was nice, but she wasn't scared to speak her mind. Or make some wonderful meatloaf, huh, hon?
We're not going to go.
My grandmother was so old. we came here once, and she's like, I'm gonna make a meatloaf for you guys," and she made one. It was just, oh god, she didn't even know what she was doing anymore. It was funny though. Oh man. I met my great grandparents. I used to hang out with them when I was little. They were pretty cool. They were born all the way back in the 1800s. And that's true. That was James. That's a good one. Ah. Yeah, my mom's grandparents, they lived to be over 100. And yeah, when we used to come here, I used to visit them all the time. They weren't 100 then, but they were born 1880 something, 1870 something. I can't remember the exact days they were when they were born. Years, I mean. Eh. My mother's aunt was born in 1906, and she just died a couple years ago. She lived to be way over 100. Then my mom's other aunt that was born in 1903. And she died a few years before that and lived to be over 100. It's always great to have a grandparent like that. I was my grandfather's favorite. Same thing. Could never do nothing wrong. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits. It's well over 2 hours, and I'm going to call it quits for the night. So that is what I'm going to do. Is that okay with you guys? And like Gay, DW / Stevie, Blackballed, James, everybody, thank you for coming in tonight, and we'll check you guys all out later. All right. Oh yeah, Gay, don't worry about it. We understand. What time is it where you're at right now? David, Theory. You take care too. Everybody take care. And I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Peace. Oh, 5:30. Yeah, see, it's 1:39 here where I'm at. a.m. in the morning. So, yeah, we'll see everybody later. And thanks for everybody stopping in. And I'll keep watching everybody's video, and we'll check and see what's happening. All right. Yeah, I understand it's a busy time for, especially when you got like the grandkids and when people are getting home from school and stuff. So, peace out. Yeah, that's a good one. What's the lottery number from the? All right, guys. Peace out.